prefer a faster game or a slower pace?
Oh, I prefer the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And that one drops for him.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay healthy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And with the Warriors, the strength of their defense comes from their versatility.
Yeah, they have a roster that can switch on everything. Guys like Draymond allow them to go small and not lose out on D. I mean, this team is very smart with their defensive schemes.
And here's Wiggins following the three-pointer by Antetokounmpo. Over Holiday. Second chance effort. And no good. Giannis with some nice D. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Lopez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Celtics. Outside Curry. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows it's a tall task defending Steph Curry, maybe the greatest shooter ever. Coach said you can't let him get open. You make somebody else beat you. Of course, Kevin, the problem is Steph's open as soon as he steps in the building.
Thanks, David. 5 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way. Pass to Curry. Passes it to Chris. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master of getting these shots.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry with it. Oubre finds Chris. With the fadeaway. That one wide left.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside. The Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Wiggins. Softly drops in the floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Holiday. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Pass to Oubre. Golden State moving it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is, but I honestly believe the hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And C-Webb, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wiggins against Holiday for 3. Middleton gets rebounded by Golden State.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oubre, no one around him. And again, it's the Warriors missing. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And and then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And Giannis gets it to go.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Curry looking it over. Passes to Wiggins. Over Holiday. And it's Wiggins missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Green. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo, and of course Stephen Curry.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot by Holiday, no good. Oubre outside. Curry on the wing. Launches it. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Shooting one.
Think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris. The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh,
you did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like you would post it over. Gosh, back in the day. Oh my goodness, off the two. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone, or Giannis dunking on anyone, or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, two legs, one leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Like that. Here's Curry following the basket by Giannis. That one goes. Count it. Bucks leading by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Curry. Great tee that time from Curry.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Just working the defense in the painted area. Curry with the smooth teardrop.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. From downtown, DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Shot from 12. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Off the inbound, and the dunk by Giannis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Down low. The pass to Wiggins. Here's Oubre. Another 3 for Golden State.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Outside Holiday. That's tipped. Now Curry. To the inside. Wiggins out of hand on it.
I'd love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has the reach to swat away shots.
And Holiday, here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Holiday.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
It's good. That's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And Giannis throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Wiggins against Holiday. Here's Oubre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. It's good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And the basket by Curry.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Bucks leading by 8. DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the game plan.
And it's Wiggins missing. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Lee's checked in for Steph Curry. One falls, so he hits both of them. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Wiggins outside. Back to Lee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Lee outside. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action after this word. Pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
You've got Looney, Oubre out there with Lee, and it's Pascal in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Warriors trail by 17. Bowman passes to Oubre. Inside, Pascal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under Coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 27 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Oubre. Offline with his three. Bucks leading by 17. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Looney. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 to shoot. The three. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Matthews against Oubre. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 19. Oubre outside. Bowman covered by Giannis. Back to Oubre. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Lee with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
Well, you know, Greg, this is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2. Giannis has got 8 points in the quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Nasty. Woo! And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Timeout called the Warriors. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Warriors trail by 21. On the wing, Lee shoots over Matthews. Misses off the right iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That one drops for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Bowman. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 35.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside, Green. Pass to Bowman. Looking to end the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. The Bucks also at the sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Looney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Green dishes to Curry. They get the rebound. Looney. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Marvin Williams.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
he makes the first. And Chris, with Looney, he is a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bucks. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
They had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was the key factor.
Here's Curry following the basket by Brook Lopez. The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good shot selection, largely dependent on getting open. Which players do the best job of moving, you think, right now without the ball?
Period. Klay Thompson, 60 points, 11 dribbles. Did you hear me?
I got it.
60 points,
Shocking.
11 dribbles.
It almost looks like a misprint, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, everyone has already agreed that Curry is a generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Lee passes to Curry. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Curry's got 16 points.
I mean, he's a former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, Chris, it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the three just as big as the dunk.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Some changes for Golden State. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Wiggins is subbed in for Damian Lee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Makes it off the glass.
And for a bigger guy, Green moves well to the basket. He's going to stand in attack mode.
Outside Holiday. Middleton left side. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. Warriors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Chris passed to Pascal. Wiggins outside. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. And that one goes long.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Holiday against Green. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far. Out to Chris. From beyond the arc. Kept alive. Up and in on the layup. 11 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. .135 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Lopez outside for the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in scoring.
And Green slams it in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Connaughton. Middleton outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Oubre's checked in for Green. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Here's Holiday. And here is Lopez. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry, good.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Holiday against Curry. Now here is Holiday. To the left side wing. Here's Connaughton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 35 points, 6 assists, and a monster amount of rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to marvel at the uniqueness of the Greek Freak. From half court, he needs only 2 dribbles. That's right, 2 dribbles to get to the rim. He can pass like a point guard at almost 7 feet. The list goes on and on.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And now here's Chris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count it. Good. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Oubre passes to Chris. Oubre with it. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for Draymond Green.
And buckets like this get Green going. Stand up, Saginaw. He loves finishing right on the physical defense.
From deep, Giannis, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game from past the arc. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Curry. Wiggins has got 14.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Now Lopez, he has 5.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. Here's Oubre. Sweet little floater. Oubre's got his second basket of the night.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Middleton against Oubre. The wide open look here for Holiday. They get it back and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the three ball.
Lopez hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Wiggins. Poke loose. And the pass to Chris. Shoots a fader, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Chris has got his first 2 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to Holiday. To the paint. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 9.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Bucks leading by 21. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Giannis.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it goes down 2 points. 11 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Curry passes to Chris. On the wing, Wiggins. Over Holiday. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Green. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the dunk by Giannis.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Chris pass to Oubre. And it's the Bucks on the break.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Wiggins with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Marquise Chris. And Lee's subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Matthews is checked in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Oubre outside. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And the dunk by Giannis.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here is Curry. Green left side. Pass to Looney. Now here's Curry. He's guarded close. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Holiday. Loads it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Giannis high post. He's against Green. Holiday gets the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Giannis kicks to Holiday. They grab their own miss. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 46 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry passes to Oubre. Now here's Lee. On the wing, Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Here's a look at some stats for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher. Did a lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
Outside Matthews. And there's the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Lopez, no luck. A good look from Giannis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oubre outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. All alone. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Pascal. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Here's Pascal. Lee outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 on the clock. Curry from deep three-point land.
He has not had the same focus we saw in that first half. Really struggling here in the second.
Here's DiVincenzo. No good there. Great D that time from Oubre. He dishes it to Curry. Top of the key, Looney. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Looney. That's good on the jump shot. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Giannis. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Passes to Curry. Fires from the wing. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lee kicks to Curry. Misses the three.
A scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Here's Looney. And he banks in the layup. Looney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Lopez right side. The dish now to Holiday. Back to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Lee. Outside Curry. Off target with his three.
Old quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Curry on the wing. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Bender out there with Looney. And it's Bowman in at the one. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Lee. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Picked him clean. Bowman guarded by Jackson. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union: prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Now here's Jackson. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's Lee with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lee's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Wing shot on the way. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bowman guarded by Jackson. Out to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bowman. The three-pointer no good. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Connaughton passes to Jackson. Matthews with it. The feed to Lopez. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side, Lee. Looney with the bucket.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Pass to Connaughton. And here is Lopez, covered by Lee. Lopez with the bucket.
Well, Lopez is a strong big man. He excels at absorbing contact and then finishing over the defense.
Lee outside. The pass to Bowman. Now here's Bender. He's guarded by Williams, but they'll get another chance. The offensive rebound. Looney. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The NBA2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. You throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. No good on the free throw. Brown, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And the second free throw, good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Good work there as it goes.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know, he's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you know, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, you know, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jackson nails both of them. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Looney. Just regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic. Even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories, whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even you can go to Marshall Lewis, Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game. of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
4 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Golden State. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Round kicks to Connaughton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Over in the corner, Bender. They get it again.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 41% for the game. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys any year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or are getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players of the league, period.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Bucks now. Jackson kicks to Lopez. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the former Tar Heel Marvin Williams isn't a primary offensive weapon on this team, but he could chip in with some solid shooting and other options to take away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And C-Webb, as you mentioned, for Williams, he can shine if teams don't focus on him.
Yeah, Kevin, and he's always had a smooth skill set near the basket. Solid enough shooter from range to make you pay if you leave him alone.
And Williams drops them both. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Kicks to Jackson. On the money from 12 feet away. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Connaughton passes to Williams. No good on the shot. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Poole. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for the night.
Here's Poole, guarded by Jackson. Smailagic. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. And it's Connaughton missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Jackson. Wide open look. Can't hit that one.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Bowman, he's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Jackson. Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. That one falls.
Wonderful concentration from the agile Williams. He's terrific at getting whatever shot he wants down low.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And with the likely return of prep-to-pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Lopez.
Lopez. Now, this guy, he's a reliable role player, a stiff defender, and an intelligent shooter as well.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Bucks. He's off on the second. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bowman, he's covered by Brown. Passes it to Poole. Shoots over Korver. Poole, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Jackson passes to Korver. A floater. 2 free throws coming up, and they call a shooting foul. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys, and so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports, and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice, too. Bowman. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Outside Jackson. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. No good with the layup. Here's Poole, guarded by Korver, and Poole gets it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Now here's Lopez. Changes up. And it's Williams laying it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
To Bender. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
Hey, get on Lopez.
Lopez outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Estamos en rico nito.